Hi, 9:48 a.m. on to Monday, August 2nd, 2021. No relapses for me, baby. It ain't gonna happen. Woke up tired. I'm tired. Woohoo! Like beat. I haven't felt this in years. So I'm wicked ballsed. Um, yeah, like last night I didn't feel like I was tired. I didn't know I was gonna be tired. And then over the night, I became tired. Oh, I even had all kinds of dreams last night, but I'm kind of forgot them already. Because I'm detoxing from reefer. I was in some other place, and I think I was like basically I went into basically trespassed into another building, and there were other people there, but hanging out with other people, but they didn't seem to notice I didn't belong there. And I don't know why I went in there. Maybe I was hiding from somebody. Before that, but a lot of different people. Um, yeah, anyways, that's all I remember. Um, Hopefully I'll remember my dreams more better after. So, I looked at my internet. I haven't had my coffee. I was gonna have a coffee first, but I forgot. I do got of coffee though. Um, I oh, my brain isn't working all that good. But like the last time I checked yesterday, and the last time I smoked reefer was the 20th of July. So it's the second now, so it's been about a week and a half. So um, I have been heavy smoking, like smoking all day long for the last 8 years. So I guess for detox, it's between 3 and 4 weeks. I've been reading around. So for me, I'll choose 4 weeks until it's out. However, I've been exercising, so I'm pumping this stuff out of my system probably more than most people who wouldn't be exercising quite as much. Um, so maybe 3 weeks, but I don't know, 4 weeks, because I'm a fatty. 4 weeks. Um, So I forgot to weigh myself this morning. I'll do that. Because I was thinking last night when I do my daily morning vlogs, I want to also record what my body weight is in the title. I have miles. I should probably put the sport. Sport, miles, time. None of it's bicycling. Watts, percentage of output, like effort percentage, which is how many watts I was riding on the ride versus compared to what my maximum watts are, 50p. And then, yeah, but then at the end, I was going to put my body weight. That's a good thing to track, especially for me, because my body weight will be dipping. Back when I kind of barely remember weighing myself, but I think when I was in college, like freshman year, maybe I was like 155, high school 150. I don't know, but I kind of prided myself on how skinny I was because I was like, I'm a climber, so for on the bike. So, but I remember I weighed myself when I came back from Chile. It was 163, but I wasn't particularly fit. Like it kind of had a six pack, but not that much. So I don't know. But then I lifted weights for a while, but because I was going to do the kayak trip, but I was only lifting upper body. I pretty much neglected lower body, and I wish I had been doing lower body because, man, to have a time in my life where I got my legs really big and strong would definitely benefit me so much now. But so I kind of feel like I have to do catch up with my legs with weightlifting, and plus doing the upper body stuff make it a little bit harder for me to lose weight, but it would help overall fitness and swimming, I guess. But yeah, I got up to like 195, 196 at like 18% body fat. Wasn't totally fit, but now I'm like 190 at I don't know how much body fat. I did a caliper test over at 24 Hour Fitness a few years ago, right across the street. I think I had 145 pounds of lean mass and 48 pounds of lean mass, but can't remember the percentage that they gave me. It's written in my room, in my drawer. I'm expecting to stop yawning also. If I keep yawning, even after I get fit, I'll just drink a bunch of well, I'm not going to drink any more coffee. Yeah, I'll probably stop yawning. Yesterday, so today is the first time where I'm actually legit tired. So that's awesome. It's awesome. I looked at my Strava and it said due to the ride I did yesterday, the 83% or whatever, 80% output. They predicted me to take 3 to 4 days to recover from yesterday. And I was thinking to myself, oh, right, whatever. No, I'll be fine. I'll ride tomorrow. But those things, I'm 47 and a half years old. And I've been sitting on my butt all these years. So it should take me at least that long to recover. Having all this extra blubber on my body, I think it does help me recover. It does help me with energy because I can burn off the fat. I can stave off a bonk a little bit easier. So look at the bright side of that, all of the adipose tissue. But I'll put the details of the ride I did yesterday. It was about 64 miles, 64.63 miles or something. 5,500 feet of climbing. So I rode up to Netherland. No, I didn't. I rode up to Lyons. I have to talk slower or I'll put the wrong word in. I rode up to Lyons and I was originally going to see how far up close to the Trail Ridge Road I was going to go. I really want to do that ride, man. Really want to do that ride this year. As soon as I get fit, man, I'm doing that ride. And if it takes me too long to get fit enough this year to do that goddamn ride, I'm going to do it in the freaking wintertime. Fuck it, dude. I have to do that ride. I forgot and I went up South St. Bran instead of North St. Bran. So I went towards Allen's Park instead of Estes Park. And so I was like, fuck it, we'll just get on peak to peak and ride how far back you want. So I went up there and I cut through this little quaint little village and got on peak to peak, and then I saw this turn off to the campsite before I got to Ward, so I took up that because I'd never really ridden up there before. It's paved. So I wandered up there. There's no Strava segments up there, I guess, because I'm going to make a damn Strava segment. My original idea was, they probably didn't want to put the one there because there's like a 15 mile an hour speed limit. But dude, there's no speed limits on bicycles. We don't pay attention to speed signs. I mean, the bicycle paths are Strava'd all over the place, and those have speed limits on them. So I think I'm going to create a Strava segment there. Maybe nobody rides up there. I went up there in the van yesterday with Kirsten. Last year, but I couldn't remember there specifically being water. I want to know if there's water up there in case you ever want to fill up water. And sure enough, there was a water. There was a water drink there. I just got my water, and I was listening to music, and I'm sitting there looking down the river, and this old guy in a Jeep uses the bathroom, and he's walking. He's like, "Hi," and I was like that, and I was like that, and he goes, "I said hi," and I was like, "Hi." He got like mad at me. He thought I didn't say hi back. Anyway, I saw a lot of like Jeeps up there and motorbikes, and yeah. I wish I'd ridden this motorbike trail that I saw. Oh, and I saw a mountain bike, what I think is a mountain bike trail. Should borrow my mom's car and mountain bike up there. So then I went up and went up to Ward, and when I was thinking about going all the way to like Netherland and maybe even Eldora. But when I got to Ward, I was like, screw this, let's go home. Like, I'm tired. Like, I felt mud blood yesterday. That's what I call it, mud blood. Just I can tell where my blood's not right. Like, my energy is not right. I felt low blood sugar yesterday, like the whole day, and it wasn't bonking. It was like low blood sugar from like my hormones being off or something. So I coasted down, and I was tired, so I decided to do the shortcut and go over Lee Hill to come back, which meant I had to do a climb, but that was fine. I wasn't that screwed up. And yeah, I was listening to music, Beastie Boys and Check Your Head or whatever, and Nero, I think, and can't remember, but I was listening to music the whole time. Yeah, and then came back, and I came back at like 3, so I still had a bunch of day left to do stuff, but I just stayed busy the entire day. For the first month of sobering up, until like the beginning of September, I'll give myself a month and 10 days. I'm not going to expect anything out of myself, man. Like, I'm just going to try to get in shape, dude. Like, I'm not going to try to be... I've got enough stuff on my hands, setting up my house, trying to get a roommate. I'm not going to try anything on my website. Somebody gave me $25 the other day, Donovan, a loan officer, because he felt bad for me because I was having trouble with my mom. So I think I'm going to put his donation on my website. I have to do that. And then there was something else I wanted to do on my website, but I can't remember right now what it was. Just simple maintenance stuff, not get taken over by it. But so yeah, because what I'm trying to do as far as recovery, because I'm not just getting back in shape, but I'm also detoxing from weed. And so I was watching a bunch of videos about cannabis withdrawal, and all these people are saying, it's just to know what happens with other people and what the timeline is. And people said that they have really disturbing dreams. I've been having dreams. All my dreams have been kind of disturbing, bad guys, but all of my dreams are disturbing. Maybe that's because I'm high all the time, though. And then they have insomnia. I didn't really have insomnia last night, thank God, and I didn't even take melatonin or Unisom, because people say, because they're these like doctors. There's this doctor, has 11,000 subscribers, but he was an ex-stoner himself. So it's cool when you have an actual doctor who also was an actual stoner and had to quit. But they're saying, I think I heard it from more than one person, that when you quit weed, you want to quit all drugs. So don't take melatonin, don't take sleeping pills, don't take Benadryl. And so yeah, I'm gonna stay totally clean until because what happens is I guess your body creates its own THC. And so if you're smoking weed all the time, of course your body doesn't have to produce the THC. So if you suddenly quit, you have to wait for your body to figure out how to make the THC again. And so you're going to be going through a period of extra depression, anxiety, and exercise is a great way to kind of replace all of the deficiencies, because you're getting high off of the exercise, and that helps me for sure. I'm not depressed. I'm not craving weed, thank God. And I'm not craving my website. One thing that's helping me is I still can't see out of my right eye. I mean, I can see now. Like, I can read 1431, 1432, 1433. But most of the time I wouldn't be able to read that with my right eye, because there's this like haze, and it happened in an instant earlier this year, because I was spending too much time on the computer on my chest. But when I was riding my bike yesterday, like, I couldn't see out of my right eye the whole ride. And so it's this reminder, you know. I'm like, because it affects the way I ride. I mean, it's increasing the chances of me crashing. I can't ride as fast because you can't see the freaking rocks on the road. So that serves as a reminder, you know, like, God damn it, dude, like, don't go back to the website or you're gonna go blind in that eye too. So, or have to get a new glasses prescription, which I don't want to do because that'll cost money, and I never used my contacts that I got that the dude gave me before, and I don't want to have to get new glasses and all that kind of stuff. So that's a reminder. Yeah, I got back and I got a bunch of vegetables. What I'm trying to do, I'm getting hunger pangs. That's good. I just pigged out on vegetables. All I had for dinner. So what I had for food yesterday, I had 2 eggs and 2 slices of pita bread for breakfast. And then I started to bonk on the climb. So instead of, and I was weak and tired. Oh, that's my French fries from my air fryer. That was 25 minutes? I put it for 25 minutes because I put it on just before I did this. Anyway, oh man, lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I was starting to get tired, and I was too weak and tired, and I kind of don't have the fighter's spirit anymore. That's one thing that left. Because if this had been, I would have been like, oh, you're a pussy if you stop. Don't stop, you eat it on your ride. And I'm like, fuck that. So I was like, yeah, let's just pull over and eat my goo. I had a thing of goo, and I didn't want to eat it while I was riding because it was just too much energy. So I just sat down for like 15 minutes or something, and then just ate the entire goo, just on the side of the road, and finished my water. And then I had another goo. I brought 2 goos with me, but I didn't eat the second one. And that staved off my bonk, and then I filled my water bottle back up, and because you're supposed to drink a lot of water when you're quitting weed. And so I came back, and I was I bought a bunch of vegetables, man. Like I'm gonna go back and buy more. And one thing I noticed is you can save money, man, with vegetables. Like I spent $25, but I mean $25. Like you spend $25 if you go to Taco Bell 2 times almost, you know. And I've been doing that when I was stoner. I would go to Taco Bell, and then I'd be like, more Taco Bell. So I go back to Taco Bell. And that's like $18 right there. So yeah, $25 got me. I got I got a stalk of spinach, a box of spinach, red lettuce. I already had onions and cucumber. I pretty much filled up my backpack. Kale juice, naked kale juice. Instead of buying kale, I'm just going to buy kale juice because I love how it tastes. It just tastes so healthy when I drink the kale juice. 4 tomatoes for my salad. Just all the different vegetables that I could think of getting. And then I came back and made a big old salad, and I was just picking out on salad, but salad takes forever to eat. And when you quit weed, you have a low appetite, and so probably you have kind of like a dry mouth too, so it kind of takes longer to eat. So I just spent all day fixing salad and eating salad, and before I knew it, it was like 8:15 in the night. I mean, so thank God I don't have a job now, dude. It's making it so easy. Like, there's no way in hell I'd be able to do this. I'd be so fucked. Like, the only way I'd have to do it would be, like, move in with my mom. I can't do that. She wouldn't let me. So, luckily, I don't have to. I have my own house. And then I cut up 2 big potatoes. And potatoes are cheap, by the way. And air frying, man. I'm going to do a video about air frying. Air frying, they were invented like 5 years ago. Best invention ever. Because I just chopped up 2 potatoes and these big like steak fries. I threw a tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil in it and shook a bunch of like sea salt, pink sea salt, and pepper. Shake it up so it gets all over. And then my air fryer was only able to do half of it, so I guess 1 potato worth, and I had French fries 25 minutes later. Delicious. They're just as tasty as like McDonald's fries. You don't have to greasify stuff. Just put 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, which is healthy anyway. Like I was taking cups. Dr. Stephen Gundry says drink 7 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil a day for gut health. So, I'm like, I told that to my mom. She's like, not that much, but yeah, I mean, it's good for anyway. So it's all perfectly healthy, and you're eating French fries. So that's what I had for dinner, and then talk to Kirsten maybe like an hour or whatever, just laying in bed and or something like that, and then put my earphones on. I mean, my ear zapper, my Alpha Stem, and my lights. I put the lights on for like an hour over my balls because one of them over my testicles, one of them over my legs, to try to get my legs stretched, strengthened, healed, and then one under my back. I saw a video, and these guys said that the homeboys who put the healing lights over their testicles increased testosterone 300%. And it was like a test that they did. Science says it. So I'm like, I'm going to have balls on my lights on my balls all the time now. It gets hot and sweaty, but in the wintertime, keep you warm and blanket. So, and lo and behold, I did not have insomnia, and I got to sleep. I think I even got up earlier today. Like I got up with the sun today, but then I slept in bed and I was kind of sleeping and I was awake. And then my mom called me and that's when I got up. So, yeah, getting up at 9, now it's like 9:50 or whatever. So, I'm on track, man. I'm on track and I'm like beat now. It's awesome. And I'm getting stumble rumblings. I mean, when I was a stoner, never would get stomach rumblings because I was never hungry because I wasn't moving. Yeah, and so 47 years old, I get another 2.5 years of being my 40s. So by the time I'm at the end of 49, dude, I'll be in my 40s and at my peak, dude. Probably take me 2 years to get to my physical peak, I'm thinking, or 1 year even. You can get to your physical peak in 1 year if you're younger, but I'm not starting at a healthy rate, so I have to get up to like fitness, which might take a year, and then from there another year to get to my physical peak. I don't know, but I feel like it's not too late, and then I'll be able to do my entire 50s just on spot. Ancient Rome, they would have the guys retire from the army at 60, and so I'll be a soldier. I'll get a whole decade of being like a top end soldier, and then through my 60s you can still be hardcore. I'm never gonna go gray because my mom's 79, almost 80. She doesn't have a single gray hair on her body. My dad died pancreatic cancer at 68, but he didn't have a single gray hair on his body. So I ain't never going gray, and I'm probably not gonna go bald because my dad had hair, just a little bit of bald spot up here. And my mom's not bald, so. I don't like gray hair. When I see dudes with gray hair, I'm like, dye your hair, bro, because you look old. I think the best way to keep looking young if you're older is to keep your hair looking black. And look at my face. No gray hair on my face either. So I'm lucky in that regard. Plus, I've been inside so much in my life. I don't have as much sun damage, too, so. It's just psychologically, And then another thing to psychologically keep yourself looking young or feeling young and strong is you want to be thin also, but you also, or muscular if that's what you're into, but you want to be, not fat, but you want to be limber. So I'm going to stretch. I'm going to stretch like all day today, lift weights and stretch, mainly stretch today. I'm like beat from yesterday, but I'm not so beat that I can't stretch. So it's train every day. You don't do 6 days on, then 1 day off. You do 6 days on and 1 day stretching your ass off. So that's my goal idea right now. So, I'm going to go have my potatoes for breakfast, and then I'm going to have eggs and, like 2 eggs and pita bread. When I go into the store today to get food, I'll buy a can of asparagus. Oatmeal. I think I threw away all my oatmeal because I had a bunch of things of oatmeal, but they got like rotten, so I threw them away. Or maybe I'll find one in the basement. Start eating oatmeal. And yeah, my protein powder and um, that's it. Oh yeah, and the thing is, yesterday I was getting Stravas all over the ding dong place. And beating them by a lot. I mean, I wasn't beating all the Stravas. Like the section through the road, I got beat by like a minute or something, but I wasn't really riding that. Oh, but I stopped actually for like 5 minutes with my music. That's probably why. So I'm definitely better than ever. Better than I was in, 14, 17 last year, so according to Strava. So that means that as soon as I recover from this little tiredness dealie I have now in a couple of days, and I get out there again, guess what? Strava's going down. Mine. But I'm like super slow still, like I'm on like 5,000th place. Like I've got 5,000 people to pass. Like, so even if so anyway, I'm going to try to remember, and then see if I can get down to 3,000th place and top 1,000. So, and plus I have a time trial bike and I have the technique down. Like I have an advantage over it. Like I'm going to start taking Strava seriously. I have a TT bike and I ride all the time. So I'm going to start targeting specific Strava segments. Like take it easy, super easy. Or here it is, go. You know what I mean? And just like be strategic with it. And only go for the Strava segments when I'm like at the perfect time of day, when it's not hot, and yeah, get up there. I think I looked at this one Strava segment. I was 1,300th place in my age group. So I want to go after those guys. And when I see those guys, I'm like, aha, you guys probably have full-time jobs and families and stuff. Haha, I can beat you. So yeah, that's it for now. I'm gonna go and yeah, pig out. Oh, my mom called me though. She woke me up. She called me and she's like, offered to drive me down to like the thrift dump yard place. Can't remember what it's called. To see if we can find a desk for my new roommate, and then as soon as on Wednesday or whatever, day after tomorrow, my bed and schnitz will come here. Bed and bed frame and yeah, and so then I can set up that room. And after that room is all set up, boom, that's where I'm going to try and get a roommate. I'll do a YouTube video, like look at the room and try and get a roommate. And hopefully I can get an athlete in here. Or somebody with a job, because that means I could hang out here during the day doing my like exercises and stuff, and they're off at work. Yeah, so no relapses for me. Woo-hoo. I've also been watching videos about process addiction too. Yeah. Okay, talk to you tomorrow.